Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. It's now official. Scott Buning is the new head football coach at Southridge. The Southwest DuBois County School Board approved the hiring of the 36-year-old Buning to replace Kelly Murphy, who is stepping down to focus on his administration duties. For the past 4 seasons, Buning has been the head coach at Jennings County High School, while at JC built a morbid program up and was 5-5 this past season. Buning is fired up to be at Southridge.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it's really exciting. This is one of the best small school programs, I think, in the state. I think this area is just a hotbed for football. You look at the success Heritage Hills has had, and Southridge has had, and Mater Dei, and North Posey. I mean, you can just go down the list of schools, and it's tremendous. My family's excited, we're excited, and so ready to get this thing going.
And along the same lines, what made you apply for this job as you looked at different jobs, or maybe had a chance to go elsewhere? What made this so appealing?
A lot of things. My wife and I both grew up in the country. She's from Rockport,
okay.
And so we've got some ties down here. I've kind of drug her around like a caveman, from place to place, and a lot of it is family. In regards to finding a good school, a good system, a good community, all those kind of things. And this reminded me a lot of where I grew up and the values and those kind of things. And then, of course, football has something to do with it too. And when you look at a place that's done as well as this one has, and as I got to know Coach Murphy and Mr. Eideman and Mr. Bardwell, I mean, it was something we got really excited about.
You built the Jennings County situation. Now you're coming into maybe a more stable situation. How do those compare? And are you excited about taking over something that's kind of already here?
Yeah, it's at Jennings County. It was one of those things. It wasn't just a rebuild. You had to tear it down to build back up.
Right.
And be honest with you, I learned a lot about the process and things like that. I've learned the importance of a youth program and the weight program, and all those things that it's not just the X's and O's. It's not just the high school. And also it's very important that we're involved with the community. That we spend time giving back because obviously you look at the facilities here, not just football, but all the other sports. I mean, obviously the community cares about the school and the program and those kind of things. And so they are different situations. There everything needed to be changed. Here, we're not going to make changes to make changes. If it's going to help us win the conference and help us win the sectional, by all means, we're going. As Coach Murphy told me, you bring in a new set of eyes, a new perspective, those kind of things, and that's so if we think it'll make us better, we'll do it. If not, we're going to keep cranking.
Scott, talking football-wise, if you had everything the way you wanted it, what kind of style do you like to play?
I've been asked that question a lot, and X's and O's are only as good as the preparation. I'm real big into identity, and we're going to be a tough, hard-nosed, physical football team. I spent 8 years at East Central High School, which has a very similar, for those who aren't familiar with it, very similar to a Jasper type school, 4A. We actually played them in a regional a few years ago, and and that's what's big to me is our mentality, our identity. It's how we go about things, that kind of workmanlike approach every day with what we do, and it's not so much what we do, it's how well we do it. And so we're going to evaluate, look at some of the things we've done, and again, how can we tweak them and improve them, but I think we're a team that we will play hard, we will play physical. We're going to control the things we can control and take care of that. Our attitude, our effort, enthusiasm, those kind of things. And I think Coach Murphy and the program has proven that's a good situation.
What's the first order of business, Scott? Now that the process is over, what do you got to do now?
Well, it's about getting started. I mean, it's getting to know the players. I'm going to come down on Thursday, again on Saturday, catch the baseball team. I'm a big sports fan when it comes down to it, and we've got a summer calendar set. And really, it's getting to work. Really, for me, it's about relationships. It's about with the kids, with the coaches, with the community, the school. All those kind of things, and that's what this summer will be about. We'll continue to work hard. We'll continue, in the weight room and those kind of things, and those are the things that we'll look to take care of, and here immediately.
In high school baseball last night, a wild one out at League Stadium. Southridge fell to Mater Dei 15-13. The Raiders were down 9-0 after an inning and a half. They battled back with 6 in the second, 3 more in the third. Raiders pick up 2 in the bottom of the 7th to get closer, but could not get over the hump. Nathan Treader had a big night at the plate with 3 hits, including a double and 5 RBIs. Connor Craig, Jacob Brewer, and Cody Masner drove in 2 runs, while Neil Messmer had 2 hits. Northeast DuBois fell to Pike Central 12-7. Cameron Riker 2 hits, including a 2-run homer. Nolan Rashi a pair of hits with 2 knocked in, including a triple. The Indiana High School baseball tournament draw was announced earlier today. In Class 3A at Brookser Field, Jasper will play Washington in their opener next Wednesday night. 2A, Southridge drew the bye. They will play Mater Dei or Tell City on Memorial Day. Forest Park will open up the sectional against North Posey next Thursday night, also at Southridge, while Northeast DuBois drew Wood Memorial in the Class A sectional down in Oakland City. High school baseball tonight, Jasper at Boonville. You can see it at 10 here on 18. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.